So, giving you an update on Weisenberger Road and where we are with that. Accomplished to date, we finished the field survey and the hydraulic survey. We're working on the environmental assessment. Wetland delineation is complete. Phase 1 field work is complete, and the hydraulic analysis is ongoing. So we completed the conceptual design for the road. We coordinated with Canadian National, continuing that coordination, as well as MDOT on the railroad impacts. We did get an approval on the purpose and needs statement by MDOT and the Federal Highway Administration for the environmental assessment, which was really important because that establishes the framework for the environmental assessment. We also filed an SS4A, a Safe Streets for All grant application with MDOT for some safety funds for the intersection with Highway 51. So we're hopeful that we're successful with that. We're on schedule with everything right now. The environmental assessment schedule to be complete June of 2026, with design complete in 2027. Of course, there's a lot of utilities that have to be relocated. So the schedule for bid advertising award is somewhere between March and June of 2029. That's not changed. Same schedule we talked about before. In terms of the items that we expect to complete by October 1 of this year, we will hold a public meeting. That's probably going to be next month in August. We're working out a location for that. We'll continue progress on the environmental assessment, data collection, alternative corridor analysis, FEMA impacts. We'll complete the hydraulic study for the bridge, which is going to tell us what the elevation needs to be and how long it needs to be. And then, of course, we'll continue coordination with the railroad. Any questions on Weisenberger?
Yeah, if you, on the safety grant, when do you think we'll hear from that?
Probably November.
Okay,
Keeping our fingers crossed.
right. You know, as we have said from the very beginning, this is probably the shortest length project that we have handed out, but it's probably the most complicated as far as having to work with different vendors or different entities. That's right. That's along that way. If you would, please give an update to the city of Gluckstadt as well.
Absolutely.
Keep them updated as well. I know the mayor there and I talk off and on, and this project is always centered and up front, with his interest or their interest,
right,
as well.
Right.
So if you would just reach out to him and maybe give him and the alderman there an update.
I'll be glad to.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to let you know, yeah, they are aware, because two things where we're going to have the public meeting is probably going to be either at their new police department facility. So they're aware of it, and they've been very helpful to help schedule that. And if not, worst case, we could go to City Hall. We just want to have something in the vicinity of the project. And also, they were aware of the SS4A grant because they signed a letter of recommendation. So we're keeping them aware, and they're,
Okay.
100% engaged and 100% easy to work with and involved in the project. So.
Okay. And while you're up, I don't see it on the list. Any update on Bozeman?
I've got that. Yeah, I was about
Okay. Please
to hit
do.
that one. Sure. So accomplished to date is the clearing and grubbing for phase 1. Contractor Hemp Hill Construction is working on the intersection with Gluckstadt Road now, as well as the Cedarmont Drive relocation and the east side of Bozeman Road south of Reunion Parkway. In terms of looking ahead to the next 3 months, Hemp Hill is going to continue working on the intersection with Gluckstadt Road, then the section from the Reserve Crossing on the east side to Reunion Parkway, and then the northernmost shopping center drive on the west side up to Mansdale Road. So a lot of construction activity ongoing. That's going to continue, making good progress. They're about 15% complete right now with the schedule. Right now, we're looking at a scheduled completion of June 2027. Okay. Sounds like a long time off, but there's a lot of work to be done.
What about the intersection at Catholic and Gluckstadt Road?
Catlett and Gluckstadt Road.
Yeah, that's.
Well, that's the one that I was talking about in terms of the work ongoing in the southwest quadrant of that intersection. You're probably asking when it's gonna be finished?
Yes,
Hopefully by the end of the year,
yeah, that's been the schedule, and
yeah,
I just want to make sure it's still on schedule.
yeah. You know, we've had a lot of rain, but still,
have.
they've made good progress, so hopefully they'll be finished by the end of the year.
Okay, questions? Okay, I did, Mr. Banks did point that out, that is item 51 on our agenda, Tim, I'm not sure if you had something